And we're live, yo, what's good chat? Hello, what's up? Zhang, what's up? Aster. Hope y'all are doing good. What's up, Stream Element Spot? The homie.
My Oki.
Yeah, my Oshi Stream Elements. The bot that shows up when it feels like it. Do you use a Stream Elements bot? I'm trying to figure out if there's any like better ones for YouTube chat, actually.
I don't think I've set it up right because it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It like only works sometimes. It's like a coin flip. But anyway, this is Plum.
Oh hi! Oh hi!
She's here. She's a ghost.
Wait, your chat called the Pit Crew, right?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm here to put some pits in your crew.
Damn, got him. That was good. That was a good one. I like it. I'm gonna turn my wings off today because they're retractable and they're covering some of the birds. There we go.
Oh, I should put my laptop on charge, but just because it's not.
But yeah, this is Ghost Friend. We wanted to do a collab and we didn't know what to do. And then like 2 days ago, she's like, "Ayo, bird tier list," and I'm like, "Yeah, bird tier list." So now we're doing a bird tier list.
I'm very passionate about birds, that kind of shit. I have opinions.
Yeah, don't you have like a project related to birds coming up soon?
Yeah, I've actually recorded that. I need to edit it.
Yo, let's go, let's go. I'm excited. Gonna be a good one. But we have...
Oh! I should tweet again, so... Live.
Pog. We love tweeting. Love Twitter.
Speaking of birds... Oh, should we put the Twitter bird in the tier list?
Yeah, we can toss it in here. I don't know how to like add.
We can just say it.
Yeah, we can just say it.
Imagination.
Yeah, the Twitter bird is... Just imagine it's here. But yeah, we have a wide array of birds here. Some of them are getting covered by layout stuff, but it's fine. We can just like move it. And yeah, we're gonna be talking about it. I don't actually know anything about birds. I don't have any strong opinions on them.
I have so many strong opinions.
So I'm gonna be relying on you mostly as like the source of truth for like which birds are and aren't bastards.
Oh dear.
So yeah, I'm down to get started if you are here.
I'm very down. I'm about to have some divisive bird opinions.
All right, sick. So this first one here, this like white and gray one, is that a seagull?
Yes, the shit.
Okay. Seagulls are a mixed bag, you know, because sometimes you get some chill ones that just like sit there and stare at you while you eat, and then there's some that'll like steal your food, and then there's some that like come into RealCorp chats and talk about feet. So like, I mean, you really never know what you're gonna get with them. I think I'd probably put them at like a B or C, but I don't know. I mean, it sounds like you really hate seagulls, so...
That's too generous!
Really?
They steal chips!
Well, yeah, but like, that's kind of valid. The chips taste good. Like, I'd steal them.
There was a headline about a year ago from the UK about... The bird scientists found this yellow seagull, and they were like, "Oh my god, we think we found this new endangered bird." It was a fucking seagull who actually fell in curry.
Oh my god, wait a minute, that's amazing. That's actually insane.
Wait, how big are seagulls in the States?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Big.
I don't like see them often enough because I don't live in like a coastal part, so there's not really like they aren't really like around here. I feel like when I've seen them, they're like, I don't know, they're bird size. They're pretty sizable. They're not like massive or anything. I've certainly seen bigger birds, but
Let me find your big seagull image, because these motherfuckers, they are dangerous boys. Big seagull.
That's so impressive, actually. That's my goal now, is to do something so messed up that they think they found a new species.
They also have managed to figure out, because The whole of the UK is right by the sea. They've managed to learn how to use the automatic doors to go into the supermarkets and buy crisps and then just leave.
Bruh.
They're thieves, scoundrels. There we go. Here's a big seagull photo.
Okay, let's see this. What that? That's pretty sizable. I mean, it's not like big enough to be terrifying, but it's certainly big enough that like it could probably beat me in a fight if I was really tired.
They like to like gang up on you, and if you're on the beach, they slowly start walking forward in a pack. It's like you're being hunted.
That's actually so intimidating. I kind of hate that. But I kind of want to watch it happen to someone.
Oh, that's a shout. Just go to a beach and then just chuck bird food at someone else and watch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of genius. Speaking of bird seed, I got called out for not eating bird seed yesterday, but like, why would I eat bird seed? It tastes terrible.
Commit! You gotta commit to the bird!
I'd rather eat Doritos and Waffle House.
Is that what we should be feeding the birds now?
Yeah, actually. I mean, you did just say they steal, like they shoplift, so I mean, I'm sure they enjoy the selection.
Point, honestly. I've seen them eat chips. Ice cream! One time one of my friends had an ice cream on the beach and then it stole the ice cream from her hand.
Wait, like the whole cone?
The whole fucking, well, it was more of an ice lolly. The whole fucking ice lolly.
Oh my god. That's actually insane.
But like a menace to society.
Well, yeah, but that's also like silly, goofy, and funny. Like, I respect it as long as it's not happening to me. You know, because I have no allegiances except to comedy and content, and that is both.
I'm not convinced by the seagulls. I feel like they need to give me like an apology letter for all the chips they've stolen.
I don't know. I don't know if Seagull's awake yet, but if he's here, I can see.
Wait,
if
Seagull,
convince
give
them.
me an apology.
Yeah, on behalf of all seagulls. Alright, well, I'm still thinking C, but like, where are you thinking?
Well, considering there are... what are the other... I feel like C is okay. I feel like there are shittier birds at the sea.
Yeah, that's true. We can also like add, can't we? We want to go lower than D. So we can revise this if we want. But yeah, we'll put the seagull in C for now.
Yeah, actually, can we add a couple of like extra ones just wait, where's the screenshot? Oh yeah, you are doing that. I was watching the stream one instead. I got confused. Yeah, seagulls are not mid, they're shit.
Yeah, I mean, we can put it in D and then we'll have some lower tiers. Because I can see some in here that like I really don't, you know, something about them just like their aura pisses me off. So
I'm so curious about which one.
yeah, we'll get there. But the next one, what is this? Is this a turkey?
I need to actually click on the link because it's so small I can't see.
I wish there was like a way to enlarge the images on this website.
I want to say that's a turkey.
We'll assume it's a turkey.
Turkey. I feel bad for turkeys, man. Like, they're not doing anything wrong. Manor really likes them.
I don't know. They're just kind of vibing, you know. Like they're only relevant like once, maybe twice a year. And only for food, and then otherwise they're just kind of like chilling at the farm.
Nice. I feel bad. Like, no one's a turkey fan.
Yeah, I don't know anyone like. Are there any turkey VTubers? Does anyone in chat like? Have y'all ever seen a? Also, what's up, Nightmare King? How's it going? I don't think I said hi. Terrible streamer, I know. Are there any turkey VTubers that y'all are familiar with? Because I would be so curious. Like, I know there's a lot of like VTubers that are like, I'm a bird. I know there's like a lot of ducks. a fair few chickens, but like, are there any turkey VTubers? Like specifically turkeys?
Turkey VTubing would be fun, because then you could be like,
I mean, I do that anyway. Maybe I am a turkey.
your eyes are like the right shape, like the turkey's gobbly bit.
That's true, that's true.
What's it even called? Turkey, like turkey beard?
I don't know, it has a name, but I don't know what it
Turkey
is.
bit under the chin. The wattle!
Ah, I see, I see.
The wattle! Although I've heard people just call it turkey ball sack, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it is kind of just a ball sack.
Turkey balls.
Do birds have balls? How does that work? I don't know anything about how earth birds work.
I know that ducks have like spiral dicks, but I don't know if they have balls. Hold on. Do turkeys have balls? They do!
They do, interesting. That's
but they're
wild.
inside the abdominal cavity behind its wing.
Huh. So they're like inverted. That's
Wait,
interesting.
there's a turkey testicle festival.
A what?
A turkey testicle festival.
What does that entail?
I don't know. Right. Wow, that is a thing.
I mean, I think we're gonna have to go to the Turkey Testicle Festival. I think we're gonna have to do that. That's gonna be my first ever IRL stream, is going to the Turkey Testicle Festival and figuring out what the fuck is going on.
It's the biggest social event in this stretch of the Sierra Footlet Hills, apparently.
What? That's
So it looks like
wild.
more food, drinks, booths, and music. I think they might even serve testicles.
All right. I mean, you should. That sounds kind of funny, actually. I don't know if I'd eat turkey testicles. I won't lie. That sounds. Wait, that just looks like a chicken nugget. What is this dude's mustache, though? Wait a minute. We need to talk about this dude's mustache.
Ooh, it's popping. Can we put him on the tier list?
Yeah, I think so. I think we ought to.
Turkey testicle.
So I don't know how to like. Okay, Chad, have y'all ever seen like an audio wave? You know how it goes like up and down and up and down, like with the frequency, like the. I don't know. It's like a math thing. It's the mustache looks like that. There's like
This
three.
man is vibing.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Wait, I think just the wrong. I'm very curious about this turkey testicle festival.
There are at least 3 other turkey testicle festivals in the country. No way. What?
America is so interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I learn new things about it and I live here.
You have such an enriched culture.
So anyway, I think that bumps turkeys up to a B, possibly a low A, because they spawned at least an A. Yeah, we'll go A. We'll go A. That's fair. We'll go A, because they did spawn like the greatest festival of all time.
Damn, turkeys are based.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, we'll put them in A. Turkey's pretty good. The next up, it's a chicken.
I like chicken.
Yeah, chickens are like the classic, you know, they're just there, they go bop, bop, bop. And
My mom used to have.
hey yo, wait a minute, that's cool as hell. I don't know anyone who's ever had a pet chicken.
Their names were Dora, Flo, and Mabel, and they were very cute.
Yeah, chickens are pretty cute. They got like a cool like color design too. Like it's very minimalistic, but like I kind of respect it.
We have a slight issue though.
Also, what's up, Crimson Demon King and Ruka Roomba? Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I like them. They're like, I don't know, I wouldn't call them like the default bird, but they're like the default farm bird. It's kind of there. Like they're kind of there in a good way.
Can I tell you about my mum's old chicken?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So we had Mabel, who was like this big black chicken, who was really nice. She was very... No, was she nice? She was nice to be around, but she was like the biggest, and she kept stealing all the food. And so she kind of overate so much, we couldn't stop it because you can't just feed a chicken individually, that she ended up getting so overweight and she died. We were like, what the fuck?
Wait a minute. Wait, what?
She ate so much food that she got so fat, like it killed her. And I was like, what the fuck?
That's actually wild.
Died because she was like the top chicken. There was like a hierarchy dispute between Flo and Dora. And Dora used to be the bottom chicken, but then there was like a bit of a war and she managed to get herself to the top, and it was like chicken drama in the garden.
Wait, let's go. That sounds hype, actually.
They also eat spaghetti, which is really funny.
I mean, yeah, spaghetti's pretty good, so I mean, I can understand, I can relate.
They can't eat it, so they're just like, oh no 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 no, and it looks funny.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Wouldn't it be pretty hard for like most birds to eat spaghetti?
I know that it's not bad for them, but they kind of look funny eating it, so chicken owners like to give them spaghetti as like a treat.
Makes sense, makes sense.
And also tie apples to like a tree or like a slightly higher platform, so they have to do a little jump to pick up an apple, and it's a fun game for them.
Yeah, like how, I don't know, maybe you know, maybe you don't, but like when you have a pet chicken, like dogs, when you're playing with them, you have to like win. Like if you're playing tug of war, or else they'll think you're better than you. But like cats will get depressed if you don't let them win sometimes. Like where on the scale are chickens in terms of like dominance over their human counterparts?
Don't really play with them. You just kind of give them something and they just play with it by themselves. They tend to be pretty shy, except there's one time where they got out of their like chicken enclosure and just stood on top of it and refused to go back inside.
Imagine escaping just to like chill in the same place, but like different.
So you can get sassy chickens.
That's so funny, actually. Like if you're gonna escape, at least like go do something cool with your brief time out of the enclosure.
Because they had like a little igloo, so they had a fair bit to run around. And then occasionally my mum would let them out the igloo, so they had the entire garden. But then they got too scared of going outside the garden and wouldn't leave until they finally left, discovered freedom, and they refused to go back inside.
Oh no. Honestly, relatable though. If it weren't for the fact that I were afraid of touching glass, I would definitely... grass, I would also escape my enclosure. But grass is terrifying.
Like RealCorp is just keeping you in a cage in the corner.
Question, is the plum bird here too? The mythical uwu bird? What are they talking about? Are you a bird?
Oh my god, I'm not a bird, but I have a specific grievance with the uwu bird, and
The
it's
what?
not on that tier list.
The
Alright, let me
what?
find the fucking bird. This bird is the worst bird because it wakes me up when I was in Thailand at 5 AM to sing uwu.
Bruh.
Alright. Is that? I think this might be it. There we go, this is the motherfucker. Right! Where are you? No, there we go, there we go. It's just, they're so annoying, and they just say uwu, and then when I was googling what this name of the bird is, when I googled the uwu bird, it just came up, because they terrorize people that often.
Yeah, that is actually uwu.
Just uwu! Uwu!
That's
5
wild.
a.m.
I kind of hate that. I would go out and fight a bird.
I was on the verge of fighting a bird. I went from the north of Thailand to like the middle and the south, and it just followed me. They were fucking everywhere.
Bruh. That's actually so painful.
It's so loud.
But yeah, I don't think chickens say ooh woo, so they got that going for them as well. So I'm gonna say, for me, chickens are like the first S tier.
I agree. Chickens are good.
Yeah, I'm glad we agree that chickens are pretty based.
Chickens are pog.
Yeah, chickens are pug. Now what is this? Is this a goose?
I think there's a heron, isn't it?
No, you're right, it is a heron. Is there a goose on here? There is, and that's a swan.
Oh, geese. Ugh.
I don't actually see geese, but this also doesn't look like a goose, so yeah, I don't know. I like the long necks. They're pretty good. You can like put your hand around it and not choke them. Did you ever like when you were like a child, did you ever get like motherfuckers with big hands to come up to you and like put their shit around your wrist? To be like, "Oh, haha, look how small your wrists are." Or is this like a me thing? Oh, okay. So this is like a universal thing. Okay, cool.
I forgot that happened.
Yeah, it was like
That
the whole
was
thing.
weird.
It was a really weird thing that people did. I wonder if kids still do that, or if that like got phased out in favor of Fortnite dancing.
I mean, maybe it got phased out in COVID because you couldn't touch each
Oh
other.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's unsanitary.
So Fortnite dancing might be the new way.
Well, I don't know, I mean, if you're flailing around like that, wouldn't you also be like launching germs in every direction?
How true.
Yeah. Is that how that works? I don't know things.
Maybe you would have to like Fortnite dance in the corner.
Yeah. They give you like an enclosed Fortnite dance quarantine box. Speaking of Fortnite dancing, one of my favorite videos of all time, it's a video of like, I think it's a Walmart, and there's this kid that's throwing a tantrum, and then they stop throwing a tantrum long enough to do a floss and then go back to doing a tantrum.
I love that child.
It is so funny. I don't know why that happened, but it did.
Honestly, fair play.
I respect it. Sometimes you just gotta Fortnite dance, you know?
When times are stressed, just Fortnite dance.
Yeah, I think I'm playing Fortnite next week, unfortunately.
I've never actually played Fortnite.
You should. It's not terrible, actually. I like it more than Apex Legends.
It looked good, I think.
The no build mode is fun because you can shoot people and they don't turn into like skyscrapers.
I don't think I've done an FPS before.
What's up, Frosty? How's it going? Yeah. Shooters are fun. I like them. I've been playing a lot of Valorant lately offline with like Xander and others, and it's pretty fun, but also makes me angry frequently.
I don't know Valorant.
Do you know like CS:GO?
That sounds. I know the names. I just don't know what they are.
Yeah, it's like a tactical shooter. It's less about like reflexes and more about like positioning and figuring out where enemies are gonna be.
God, I have to think.
Is PLUM also a Birb? No, PLUM is a ghost.
Hello, I'm dead.
So I have like a question about being a ghost, right? So like the stereotypical thing about being a ghost is that you're like non-corporeal, so like you can't physically like interact with anything. Is that like how that works? Are you able to just like walk through walls and stuff, or do you have like a transparency slider?
I think about my lore very much, so I'm just gonna steal the idea of a transparency slider, because then I can spy on people, and then if I need to punch, like, say, an awoo bird, I can just put the transparency up and go pow!
Yeah, I forget where I got the transparency idea from. I think it was my genmate Chiffon, who's also a ghost, and I asked her a similar question around debut, and I think she was like, "Yeah, no, we just turn our transparency up."
A lot of VTubers like really think about their lore, and I just basically got Zeki to write me half of mine.
Yeah, I remember that. I was supposed to help with that too, but then I got too busy with my own debut stuff.
Yeah, you were. You can always change my lore if you're bored.
That's
My
true.
lore's flexible.
You heard it here first, folks. I have complete control over PLUM's lore.
Yeah, go off, honestly.
Let's go.
My lore is community made.
Hell yeah. Crowdfunded lore. But anyway, that being said, you could do like the hand wrist thing to this bird and it wouldn't even be harmed, which is, I don't know, something about, I'm doing it to my own risk because I have like sizable hands because my fingers are long and like skeletal. And so is my wrist, so I'm doing it to myself, and you know what? I get it. It's pretty satisfying, actually. So
I'm doing it as well. My fingers touch, but it's not very interesting.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just built incorrectly. In any event, I don't know anything else about this bird, so I have no clue where to put it.
I feel like a bee. It seems like a very pretty bird.
Yeah, it looks neat. It has like a good like haircut. I can't really like blow it up or zoom in at all on it, but it's got like a...
They're the tallest bird in the UK, and they're up to 1 meter long.
Yo, what's up, Sin? Thank you for the raid. What's up? What's up? How is touching grass? Hello, hello. We're raiding birds. Welcome, welcome.
Bye.
For those who don't know, I am Ezra Andromeda, RealCorp's fast and funny non-binary Birb, and this is Plum Pickled, a ghost.
I'm Dumb Ghost. I do not like seagulls.
Yeah. You missed us shit-talking seagulls for like a solid 10 minutes. But yeah, I hope the stream was good.
Festival.
Yeah, they missed the Turkey Testicle Festival. Sin, you did the weird food stream recently, like a couple weeks ago, I think. Would you ever consider eating turkey testicles?
They look like chicken nuggets.
They do look like chicken nuggets. But yeah, we found out that there's something called, yes, if you eat it first. Honestly, I might. It'd probably
Like
be
ketchup?
alright. Yeah, I feel like if you put like some sauce on it or something, it'd be fine.
I can see it.
But yeah, we found out that in the United States, there are 4 separate turkey testicle festivals in which they celebrate turkey testicles and consume them. So I hope everyone with the raid is happy to have found this knowledge out.
Enhancing your lives.
Yeah. Why do you know this? I didn't until today when Plum looked it up and found it.
I like Google.
We were wondering if turkeys had balls, and that's how we ended up there. So there's the situation.
They're behind the wings, by the way, the balls, apparently.
Oh, so they are external. The way you were describing it, I thought they were like internal, like they were invisible. Yeah, welcome to the piss crew.
Turkey testicles. I'm confused. Maybe they're internal, but by the wings.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because it sounded like they were like inside.
They're inside the bird's abdominal cavity behind its wings. Wait.
Yeah, so
So
we
that just
can...
means they're in the Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that would be better because then they're not like exposed to the elements, you know? Like they can't get damaged as easily. You know, like that's where the pee is stored, so like it's got to be protected.
Wait, is this the case for all birds? I swear ducks or something weird.
Probably. If I had to guess. Why is chicken S rank? Because chickens are really good.
Chickens are cute! Oh, apparently duck testicles seems to be a delicacy in some countries.
What? God, first turkeys, now ducks, okay. What bird balls are we not eating?
Maybe there are some that are poisonous. Poisonous.
Poisonous bird balls?
It doesn't seem to be the case. No, it seems you can eat all bird balls though.
Okay. I mean, my question still stands then. What bird balls do we not eat as a species?
The pitohui bird is poisonous.
Oh, so there is a poisonous bird. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, anyway, I apologize to all the new subscribers and viewers here that came in and immediately heard an entire conversation about balls, but here we are.
I feel like I'm such a bad influence on your stream. I just come in and we end up talking about turkey balls.
No, it's fine. It's content. Do it for the vine, as they say.
That's so cute. Hold on, let me send this over to you. Look at how cute this bird is.
Alright, let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, this is cute. I like it. It has like my color scheme too.
Maybe that's the kind of bird you are.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'm like descended from these things.
Oh man, they stop your sodium channel working and they cause paralyzation and death. Jesus.
What? Like, do they bite you, or is it like if you eat it?
Apparently touching the feathers is enough to make your hand feel like they're on fire. But if you ingest a bit of the barrage toxin or something, wherever you get that from. Oh, if you eat the bird. Oh.
That's terrifying. Why is there a bird like that?
They didn't want to become part of Thanksgiving.
That's valid. That's understandable, honestly. But yeah, today we learned there is one poisonous bird. That's wild. I thought that was like only a reptile thing. And a fish thing. Things with scales, but no, things with feathers, I guess also. So yeah, everyone who talks about eating my wings, just be careful. It might hurt.
Spicy wings.
Alright, what is the next bird? This is a duck. I like ducks. Ducks are really good. This is going in an S tier, and I cannot have my mind changed. However, you're free to make your case.
Hold on. I think I heard a fact about ducks. I need to check.
Oh, the corkscrew one?
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that's part of why it's in S.
Cute. But, they gang up on other ducks with their corkscrew dick.
Well, yeah, but that's cool as hell. Like, that's... Like, it's cool in the same sense that, like... You know, if I ever saw, like, a Lovecraftian eldritch horror, you know... I feel like I wouldn't be terrified. I'd just be like, wow, that's really cool. And I feel the same way about duck penis.
How long are ducks? That's enough. I feel bad for the female ducks though, like...
Oh, true. That's a good point. What, like, evolutionary, like, why is it shaped like that? Like, what is the evolutionary purpose of that being a thing?
What is duck penis corkscrew? Oh! Apparently it's spiral shaped, so it twists and counterclockwise so that the sperm will target the oviduct of the female's left hand side, so it like sticks in there like a labyrinth.
Oh, that's weird. That's peculiar.
But on some good news, apparently ducks are highly intelligent and emotional creatures. They can understand commands, play with toys, play games, give kisses, and begs for snuggles.
Yeah, ducks are pretty good. They go in an S.
So if you ignore the like corkscrew dick attacks, they're great.
What? You don't need to ignore them. They're, well, actually no. I mean, I don't really want to see it. I'd rather not. But like, you know, still a cool fact. Still an interesting bird thing.
I love the fact they can fetch. That's really cute.
Yeah,
there's a
birds
YouTube-
are really cute. I want to get pet ducks
Have you
sometime.
seen the YouTube channel of this lady who has like ice water and she gets her ducks to just drink the various ice water from different fast food chains?
I have not.
Oh, it's so cute.
Is the water different at different fast food chains? I figured they all just got like Dasani because that's what Coke
Yeah.
sells.
They got like different ice, and the birds have like opinions about the various different ice.
Interesting. That's actually really weird. Like, I wonder what the difference actually is. But, what was it? I guess I shouldn't say the water's all the same because, like, have you ever had, like, McDonald's Sprite? It's different than any other fast food Sprite. I need to ask you this because I feel like I'm going insane. Is McDonald's Sprite, like, a phenomenon in the UK? Or is that, like, an American thing?
I don't think we have Sprite. Hold on, Sprite. That sounds familiar. Sprite, like lemonade. Oh no, we have Sprite.
Yeah.
No one drinks Sprite. I don't know, but it reminds me of the phenomenon of if you cut a sandwich in half, it's okay, but if you cut a sandwich diagonally, it's a good sandwich.
I mean, that is true. That is the correct way to cut a sandwich. Well, the thing about McDonald's Sprite is that, like, and I don't have a better way to qualify this, so you're just gonna have to bear with me here. It's spicier. Like, it's just Sprite, but spicy. Like, you could give it to a small Victorian child, and that small Victorian child would shrivel up into dust.
I have not enough Sprite to know this one. I'm very confused. But it does remind me of my friends who did a water tier list.
Well, yeah, I mean, different brands of water are different, but this is like, it's the same drink. Like, you can go to the grocery store and get like a 12-pack of cans of Sprite, then open one up and drink it. You can go to McDonald's and get the same Sprite, and it's different. It's the only place where it's different. It's the same everywhere else. I don't know what they're putting in the McDonald's soda machines, but they're different.
Maybe how Easter eggs taste better than regular chocolate despite it being the same brand.
I don't know, it might be similar to that. But like, the taste is actually tangibly different. Like, even if you don't know you got it from McDonald's, it's different.
What? So interesting. I need to go to McDonald's and have Sprite because I've never had it.
I don't know, it's nothing special, but it's like weird. It's just a weird phenomenon. McDonald's Sprite. But like, I was talking with someone from Spain not long ago, and she had no clue. She had never, like, she had Sprite, and it wasn't a thing there.
Maybe they're putting something in the American Sprite.
Maybe. I mean, probably. That is like a very American thing to put like additives and stuff. So, I don't know.
I normally get Robinson's fruit juice when I'm in McDonald's, so I'm not a very good person for this one.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I don't know what Robinson's fruit juice is. I think that's a thing from your country.
Oh my god, they put it in the Happy Meals as like the kids' little juice, and it's really good because I still get Happy Meals.
Yeah, we have Minute Maid.
Oh, I've had Minute Maid in Japan. It was really nice.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
We don't have it in the UK.
Unfortunate. You should fix that. You should intervene.
Just right. Be like, hello, American government. I would like Minute Maid.
Yeah, I mean, I can probably... Actually, I don't know. There's like laws about shipping food. I was gonna say I can get like a pallet of it and just mail it to you, but I don't think I can. I think there's like customs involved in that.
Wait, I have a question about Canada.
Yeah, what's up?
Right, so I've been watching a bunch of sitcoms lately, and they sometimes talk about Canada. And like, from what I'm gathering, it's like basically the same as America, but more chill.
It's like America, but like in a parallel universe. For the most part, you can be in Canada and not even realize you're in Canada. But then you'll like see a restaurant and you're like, oh, that's a restaurant they only have in Canada. for example, there was like a Five Guys burgers and fries type thing that wasn't Five Guys, and they sold bottles of beer, and that was very surreal to me because that doesn't happen in fast food in America.
It's just like America, but like slightly better. Sorry,
yeah,
American.
pretty much. I don't even disagree. They also still have A&W. Oh my god, I need to complain about A&W. So this is like, so A&W is like a burger place that was competing with the other fast food chains for a while in America. I think it started in Canada, which is why they still have it. But in America, so like McDonald's has the Quarter Pounder, right, which is like a quarter pound of beef. The A&W, they competed with McDonald's by introducing the 1/3 pounder, which is a third of a pound of beef, which is more beef. However, Americans thought that because 3 is smaller than 4, the A&W burgers were smaller, and so they wouldn't buy them.
No!
And so they could no longer continue business in America because it was failing, because people didn't know how fractions work. This is a real story. This is verified information.
Oh my god, that's actually fucking depressing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bruh. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's so goofy, but it's like my favorite fact about fast food.
Like, fucking Americans, you self-sabotage. You could have had the bigger burgers.
It's so goofy.
Do I have any fun UK fast food facts? Oh, except one of our chip shops went viral on TikTok, but I'm not very aware of that.
I mean, did they do something dumb? Like, why did they go viral?
I think Zeri knows more about it. And many Brits.
Wait, wasn't it like the Binley Mega Chippy or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember this. I think it's just because the name looks really silly. Is that like a chain? Is that like a fast food chain? I thought that was just like one place in one specific part of the UK.
I think it's one specific part of the UK because I've never heard of it, and I'm not on TikTok much. And I suddenly got sent this link, and I'm like, "What's going on with Binley's Mega Chippy?"
Have you been there?
Where is it? Hold on. Binley Mega Chippy. Where the hell's Binley?
I don't know.
Oh, it's near Birmingham. I have not been there.
All right, you gotta go and figure out if it's any good.
Oh, I think my favourite UK fact is I can't remember which bloody town it is, but somebody made like, you know, in the supermarket where they have like a trolley tunnel? They put it on Google Maps and people started like reviewing it and giving like 5-star ratings, and it became like the #1 tourist attraction in the like area.
Bruh. That is so silly. I love that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the story behind Binley Mega Chippy is that like some Americans just saw it and were like, haha, that name is funny. I'm pretty sure that's all there is to that one.
I feel like Americans should go to, there's a campsite in the UK called Sandy Balls.
Hey yo.
Yeah. It came from the 1800s where it was Sandy Bullos, and then it got changed to Sandy Balls.
Let's go. I love that. I'm gonna go to Sandy Balls. There's a store somewhere. It's like I guess it's like a mom and pop store that sells like fans, like for blowing air, and its name is Only Fans.
So good.
I have to wonder how the owners of that store are feeling.
I want to go to Only.
Okay, let me see if I can find the image for you. Hold on.
We also have a very small county called, I think it's called Rutley, which is so small that everyone refuses to believe that it's a county, and they're like, no, fuck Rutley, it doesn't deserve its place.
Yeah, there it is. OnlyFans.
Oh my god, I want to go!
Do it. I have no clue where it is, but I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to find. It's probably on Google Maps. It's probably a tourist destination.
I was on Reddit, because I like the spooky stories of Reddit, and there was this Ask Reddit the other day about like creepy places that people have went, and there was 2 places in America which I'm so curious about.
Yeah, which places?
So the story went, the first story was that they went into this diner, and then everyone was staring at them and just drinking milk, and they asked for like, I don't know, a Sprite, and the guy came over with a Sprite and a milk, and there was just no explanation about the mass amount of milk.
What?
And then there was another story, which I assume is in the same town, of like a mum and their kid go into like a motel, and they open up the like little motel fridge, and it's just milk, but it's not branded, it's just literally a bottle of milk, and they're all labeled milk. And that's the only thing in the fridge. I'm like, what is going on in America?
See, that's the thing. Because that sounds really fake to me. Like, it's one of those, like, weird, like, oh, this vaguely spooky thing happened to me in an unidentified town. But at the same time, there's so many towns like that in America where, like, they genuinely just are not connected to anything. And it's all, like, old people, so they're not on the internet or anything. They're just, like, there. In the middle of nowhere. Like, you could easily stumble upon something like that, and you'd just have no clue.
I was reading like another one that was just had a ridiculously, it was like in the middle of a random really tiny town with like a really like the captain being murders there. It was really surreal. It's just blowing my mind.
Yeah, there's a lot of like strange things. I read stuff like that too, and it's just like it's so possible just because of how much like empty space there is in the States.
I want ARG, but just set in like an American town. That'd be so good.
There are some like, I mean, the real answer, there are some like towns out there that are like abandoned or like staffed by only government agents that are like fronts for stuff. Like, I mean, there's obviously no proof for that because they never tell you that it is that. But like, I've read one before where like someone drove through a town that was like that, and they stayed in like a hotel and everything was operational because they had to keep up the front just in case. And he stayed there for like 3 days before someone was like, "Aight, chief, you gotta like leave. You can't be here."
Cool, I love like creepy town shit and ARGs. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
How long is this stream gonna be? That's a good question. I don't know. I usually stream until I feel like stop streaming.
Just yeet me out when you feel like it.
No, it's fine. I'm vibing. We still have a lot of birds to get through, but I mean, I'm fine just chilling to it. It's just a backdrop for silly things. Looks like the next bird is an eagle, and this eagle is carrying, I can't tell what animal that is, but I mean, Buddy did not skip leg day for real.
I want to say D, just a slug off America.
That's true, but like, I respect the grind to be able to carry like whatever that is. I think it's a sheep. I think it's a whole sheep.
Oh, Eagle got leg day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's some power level right there.
Oh. How much can an eagle carry? This is in pounds. I don't speak pounds.
But yeah, well, you're literally British.
No, like weight pounds.
Yeah, your country came up with our measurement system. I don't know how to break this to you.
No, wait. Here's the thing. We still use feet for height, but when we weigh stuff, like cookies, we use grams.
That's so weird. Yeah, y'all use like miles for driving too, don't you?
Yeah, so we tried to switch
fucking
to
weird.
metric, but we didn't do it properly, so we've got this awful mix of both. Like, we don't use ounces either.
That is so weird. That would confuse me so much.
We use stone for weight, but I've switched to kilogram because I can't be bloody dealing with stone anymore.
Not to get political, but what the hell is stone?
Pardon?
What the hell is stone?
Wait, you don't know stone?
Isn't that supposed to be kilograms?
Eh? Like, if someone's weight would be like 5 stone. Hold on. Do you know what's stone?
No, I've never heard of this in my life.
What? This is British thing?
I don't know.
Hold on. How wait, what do you weigh yourselves in America?
Pounds.
Okay, so this is a measurement that not many UK people use anymore, but some still do. So how many stones in pounds? How many stones in pounds? So 1 stone is 14 pounds.
What? What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird.
Am I being gaslit right now? Chad, is this real?
What? Wait, why do we have this? Wait, it's only English? What the fuck? Huh? England and Germanic-speaking countries of Northern Europe formerly used stone, and the name stone derives from the use of stones for weights.
I mean, that makes sense, but like, what?
So
that's such a like imprecise measurement.
it looks like we weigh ourselves in this specific stone.
How many rocks do you weigh? A reasonable question.
It's like feet came from Henry VIII's feet, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true.
But no, stones is fucking weird, because my mum will be like, oh yeah, there's 7 stone. I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, that's like not a thing here.
It's phasing out, thank God. We're switching to kilograms now.
Yeah, that's a terrible measurement system.
Oh, it's god awful. I don't get it. Someone be like, they're 15 stone. What does it mean?
Yeah, like at least use kilograms. At least like that like gives you some sense of what it actually weighs, but I mean pounds are still superior because that's what I know. And obviously the whole world revolves around me.
I used to rag on American cups being like, grams though. And then I brought cups, and then it was kind of easier than weighing out grams. I'm like, yeah, I've converted. Yeah,
it's just like good. It doesn't mean anything. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, well like the metric system is based on hundreds or whatever, and it's like 100 D's nuts. I don't want to do math.
The metric system is pretty good, but like cups are just convenient. I don't need to sit there with a scale.
Yeah, it's just 1 cup.
However, fuck ounces. I don't know what the hell an ounce is.
Oh, I don't know what ounces are either. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what most of the things are. That's because I don't cook actual meals. I just throw ingredients into a pan, cook them until they won't kill me, and hope for the best.
Fair. I do some baking occasionally, so I use American recipes.
Do you use the ones that have like the long ass preambles?
Oh, it's so annoying. I just want to learn about the cookies, and this person is telling me their life story, and I'm like, this is very nice, but give me the cookies.
Yeah. There are like extensions now you can get that like take you straight to the recipe. Like they're able to detect where it is on the page.
I'm not confused.
You just remove everything else. But anyway, the point is, eagles are going in A because I'm terrified of them, and if I put them any lower, one's gonna swoop through my window and carry me off.
Oh, what's that? That is a sheep. Oh, flamingos.
Yeah, flamingos are pretty good. They got like the legs on them, you know, like they're also not skipping leg day. In fact, it's like the only day they have.
Fashionista flamingos. They're vibing. They're pink.
They are vibing. They also have like the neck thing going on. You could do like the wrist thing to them.
I feel did you do the wrist thing to them? You're borderline nearly strangling a flamingo.
Well, no, because like my long ass, bony ass fingers could definitely reach around without even touching it.
What?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know why I'm so obsessed with the idea of doing this, but
It's gonna be a headline be like, Ezra has been going to the park harassing geese and squishing their necks.
Anyway, I don't know, I like flamingos. I don't really know much about like what they do or like they can fly, right?
I think.
There are a lot of birds that can't fly, and I don't know if the flamingo is one of them because of like its weird shape.
My search history is just birds. Can flamingos fly? Yes, they can.
Nice. All right, that's bonus points. Yeah, flamingo is S, no question.
Flamingos, good birds.
Yeah. Good coloration.
I can't see what the next bird is.
Yeah, I can't either. Its head is like cut off.
Is that a penguin?
No, the penguins are like over to the right.
Let's see, I sent you the link. Okay, so that is
A flamingo monster girl would be great. Agreed.
that would be. Is that just another type of penguin? It looks like one.
Yeah, there are different types of penguins. I don't know, whatever penguin this is, or whatever bird it is, it could fly. It would be all leg. Yo, what's up, Ryda? Also, what's up, Sabishi? I think I forgot to say hi to all the raiders, but there were a lot of them, so I was like, oh god.
Tabishi.
Yeah, a monster girl with like only legs and like some wings would be pretty based. There's gotta be one, right? There's gotta be a flamingo VTuber. There's no way there's not.
Oh, yep, there is one.
Good.
She has a name and I can't pronounce it, so.
Understandable. Valid. In any event, this bird looks super like generic, so I'd say like middle of the road, the first C.
C.
This one is also being cut off.
What are you?
I think I'm just gonna make the same judgment for this one, unless we can figure out what it is.
That looks like another type of eagle to me.
That's true, but it's not carrying anything, which means it probably skips leg day.
Mid-eagle. Oh, is it a falcon?
Oh yeah, falcon. No, you're right, you're right.
I'm kind of unnerved by the amount of bird shit I know at this point. Like, this is just passive knowledge.
Yeah,
I
why
don't
do you
why I
know so much
that.
about birds? Like, are you like, do you come from a family of bird watchers? What's the situation?
I don't know! Like, when we were just walking around the park, my dad used to just give me bird facts. I think I read a book on birds, but I don't think the information stuck, because I was like 4.
Well, must have, because I mean, you remember a lot of bird facts.
I think it's mainly due to the fact we had, like, zoo programs on TV, and then, like, an activity in the UK is to go to the local bird sanctuary and be like, oh my god, look, there's an eagle!
Speaking of TV, are there any like notorious PSAs from the UK that are like famous culturally?
I think we have a couple of the don't get hit by car ads are kind of intense. They'll be like, Jeremy was a happy boy. He used to do football all the time, and then he got hit by a car.
What is the message there? Like, you're really like not that in control of it. Like, as long as you cross the road when you're supposed to and not when you're not supposed to.
I think it's supposed to be look before you cross the street, and then it was like, Jeremy should have looked before he crossed the street. Don't be like Jeremy. And it was like the most depressing ad.
That actually is really depressing. We were talking about Canada earlier, and it reminded me, because you said the zoo thing, there was apparently, and I'm not Canadian, so I didn't witness this firsthand, but I know someone who it like affected them for years. There was a PSA about house hippos. It was like it was like a PSA about house hippos. It was like this made up animal. It was like a hippo, but it was small, and it lived in houses across Canada. And the whole point of the thing was like, don't believe everything you hear, was like the message. But it had the opposite effect because a lot of kids watched it and thought it was an actual PSA about house hippos and believed it for like years.
Oh, that's so cute, bless.
So yeah, for any Canadians in chat that never found out, house hippos are not real. I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
I think... Yeah, we mainly just had don't get hit by car ads. And then of course we had the one that you guys had on DVD, like, you wouldn't steal a car.
Yeah, okay, I need to talk about you wouldn't download a car. Because
That's
like,
the one.
And maybe it's because I like grew up in an age where I was on the internet a lot, but like after that, but like if I had the opportunity to download a car, I would. Fuck that.
Same!
Cars are expensive as shit. I would absolutely pirate a vehicle.
Same, I want a free car.
Like, who is that targeted towards? I think most motherfuckers that are gonna pirate software would absolutely pirate a car. I don't get it.
Being kind of concerned when I was watching anime on like YouTube in like the early days, it was that like the police were gonna knock on my door and be like, "You wouldn't download a car." And I'm like, "What the screaming?"
I don't know. I think perhaps that the money that would be lost by you streaming anime wouldn't be enough to bankrupt the producer of said anime.
I didn't realize until like 2011. I first watched Clannad in like 2000. I first watched Clannad in 2009, and then I rewatched it again in 2013, I think. I didn't realize that the first time I watched it, I had only watched half the series because I was missing episodes on YouTube. Because of the whole part 1, part 2, part 3 search.
Yeah, that's how it was, wasn't it? That was before my time. That was before I was watching anime. I was spared that hell. But I am very familiar from people telling me. I'm also very familiar with how hard it used to be to listen to like anything Miku.
Too much Miku, so I can't comment on that. But I watched anime like super early. Like I started around like 8, so I was like, here we go, boys.
Let's go.
I think it came from, I was watching Pokemon and I wanted to find Ash and Dawn. I was like, did Ash and Dawn kiss? And so I ended up watching A and B, and then it linked like Inuyasha on the related video.
Nice.
That's how I found anime series.
Nice. Of all the things, all like the early 2000s, late 90s things, I wish I was alive for like the Pokemon panic. Like from like the 80s and early 90s.
Oh, I don't know that. That's before my time, I think.
It was a lot of like religious evangelical types going to war against Pokemon because they thought they were like demons.
Ooh,
there were multiple really funny books that you can still buy, written unironically about the phenomenon.
I'm kind of aware of this, but only because like 10 years ago or so, I remember the video of the Pokemon episode that was giving people seizures was
Oh
trending on
yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember there was this kid at my school who, when I was like 12 or 13, she wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter, but she was allowed to watch The Walking Dead. I'm like, huh?
What? What? I've never understood that. I've never understood, like, in general, like, oh, my kid can't watch this. It's bad. But, like, Harry Potter I never got. I guess I get that one more than, like, SpongeBob. I had a couple friends that were not allowed to watch SpongeBob. So I would be, like, a rebellious kid, and we would watch SpongeBob when they would come over.
Oh my god. Stop being rebellious. Come to mine. I got SpongeBob.
Like, with Harry Potter, it's like, you know, magic in some religions is like a bad thing. Whatever. Like, you want your kid, like it's kind of weird, but like it kind of makes sense. But like, why SpongeBob? What's wrong with SpongeBob? It's just silly little sea creatures being silly little sea creatures.
Get it. The only thing my parents were strict about, like with movies, was my mum for some reason was like, you can't watch age 15 rated films unless you're 15. I'm like, really?
I don't know, it's always the weirdest thing when I think about it now, because it's been so long since I've had to. But like, for M-rated video games, when I would go to the store and buy them physically, when I was still like young looking, like around that age, I would get like ID'd to buy video games. And now that like digital marketplaces are more of a thing, that's so weird. Like, it's so weird to think about the fact that I actually got carded for video games.
I got ID'd like 3 weeks ago because I was asked to pick up Monster for a friend.
Oh, they ID for Monster in the UK?
Yeah, you have to be 16, and let's just say I'm definitely over 16.
Yeah, I mean, yes, you're over 16, but like, the fact that you get carded for Monster, like in America, you could be a 5-year-old, like if you have the money, you can go to the store and get a Monster. Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell? Does that mean there's some like hyped up 5-year-olds who are like, yee?
I mean, not often, because I mean, most parents do their job and like prevent their kids from going to the store and buying a Monster Energy, but like, yeah, you can just buy them at any age.
Oh my god, no.
The only one I think that you actually get carded for is Bang Energy, and that's only because they print 18 plus on the can.
Bang Energy?
Yeah.
What is this?
It's probably only in America, because it's one of those things that has ingredients that other countries banned years ago. Like, you should not buy a Bang Energy.
Oh, good lord. It is like on a sitcom I was watching, they had Tantrum Soda, which was basically like Mountain Dew that was so like caffeinated, you'd be like, ah!
We used to have, I mean, this product still gets sold, but we have something called Four Loko, which you may or may not be familiar with.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so it was an alcohol energy drink. So it was like 8% APV, and it had like caffeine, guarine, taurine, you know, all the enes. A lot of it had to get removed because people were drinking it and then dying.
That really is local.
So, yeah. So, yeah, we really like don't regulate our caffeinated products until very recently.
Yeah, no, ours are pretty regulated. I think the only 3 we really have are Monster, which is like the strongest you can get here. What's the one with wings?
Red Bull.
Red Bull. Like, there's one other. But realistically, Monster's the strongest you can get, and everyone's like, oh my god, I'm doing finals, or like, I was doing an all-nighter, I need Monster, because that's as good as you can get here.
Well, we've started to get now, like, quote-unquote healthy energy drinks. There's like C4 and Ghost and stuff like that, that, like, to their credit, the ingredients are healthier. They're meant as more of like a pre-workout thing. but like those are way stronger than Monster. Like you can get cans of stuff that are like 500 milligrams of caffeine in the can.
Well, I think we have a limit here. Caffeine energy limit. Which I think we should do. Oh no, there is no maximum one. But in general, you don't really get much strong ones, and they're pretty keen on IDing people who look under 16 or 16 and under.
That's wild to me. I did not know that you actually got carded for Monsters.
Yeah. Luckily, like, because I live in a student area, it doesn't really happen too much because they're like, another one, fine.
Yo, what's up, Mr. Y? What's going on here? We're talking about Monster Energy.
Monster.
And birds, sometimes.
The
What would happen if you, like, made a bird drink Monster Energy, do you think? Would it,
feel
like, fly faster?
the ones who couldn't fly would learn how to fly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because
I know
caffeine
that-
is like a very human thing. Like it's in other stuff in some areas of the world, but like I can't think of any other animals that like have caffeine in their diet.
There was like some kind of study where you gave spiders caffeine, and there was like different webs, and you could tell the ones where they had caffeine.
That's so interesting, actually.
It just reminds me of apparently chickens really like classical music and really hate metal music.
Yeah, there you go. Guess I'm not a chicken. Use Red Bull to evolve it to a biblically accurate seraphim. Yeah, if you give like a Red Bull or a monster to a peacock, it just becomes like something from the Bible.
Cool.
You know, I actually really love the theory, speaking of peacocks, that like some of the descriptions of angels in the Bible would just be peacocks.
Really? I haven't heard this.
Yeah, like especially the ones where they talk about having a lot of eyes, because like, you know, you look at like a peacock and the feather designs, and a lot of them, like, you could think that's like eyes.
Point, Ashley.
So the theory goes that like, you know, in ancient times they didn't really know like what was in like their water, so they could have had like lead poisoning or any other sorts of things that cause like hallucinations, and then a peacock comes over and spreads its shit and they're like, oh, it's an angel.
My favorite Bible-related thing is just, I'm not too familiar with the Bible, but I do know that there's this whole thing of Jesus cursing a fig tree because it wasn't producing figs.
Yeah, that's one. My favorite Bible story is from the Old Testament. There's a prophet who's bald, and there's this group of kids that make fun of him for being bald, so he prays to God, and God sends a bear to maul the group of kids. I love Bible.
Also, I've just googled a seraphim. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like an owl, but like metal.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it could have just been an owl, but they were having a hallucination.
Tripping on LSD.
Yeah, exactly.
I love this theory.
Yeah. I don't know. I actually grew up in an area. I was in schools that required me to study the Bible at least a little bit through most of my Birb education career. You know, because we had the Bible on my planet too, obviously. So I'm familiar with a lot of like this weird, funny shit and things that people think about the Bible.
I'm not quite as much because I didn't grow up in America, it's a bit more extreme. But the local school I went to was a little bit religious. And sometimes the assembly, like, would just be like, hey, casual reminder, you might go to hell if you don't believe in God. I was like, okay. And then we just carry on the assembly. I was like, okay.
Well, was it? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask about this because when I was in Canada recently for the convention I went to, we discovered that Canadian hotels do not always have a Bible in them. Do hotels in the UK always have a Bible in them?
No, it's kind of weird.
Is that actually really just an American thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, in America, every hotel room has a Bible. And if you're staying at a Marriott-owned hotel, it will also have the Book of Mormon because the owners are Mormon.
What? Apparently we don't. Most hotels I've been to, which not many, don't seem to have it, but apparently Travelodge in the UK used to have Bibles and removed them in 2014.
Very interesting. Yeah, I definitely thought that was a thing in other countries, at least like ones that have a lot of Christianity, but I guess not.
That's unnerving. I just look in there and be like, are you watching me? It feels like a passive-aggressive message from whoever's owning the hotel to not do anything bad.
Well, I think there's like an actual historical reason for it. I just don't know it, and I don't really care about it because it's more of a funny thing. Because when I go to like conventions that are in Marriott hotels especially, reading the Book of Mormon is, and I hope nobody in my chat is Mormon, but if you are, I apologize. It's a really funny book to read because it's just really goofy. Like, it's goofier than the Old Testament.
My favorite one from my school, which kind of went wrong, was on the last day of like my middle school. We used to be able to just draw like goodbye messages on everyone's school shirts. And then our head teacher said, no, you can't do that anymore. And they gave out like a complimentary Bible for graduating middle school. So we started writing goodbye messages in everyone's Bible.
Oh my gosh.
Got like really mad and started ripping pages out of the Bible that had messages wrote. And I'm like, I feel like you're making matters worse, dude.
Yeah, just let them do the shirts. Come on. What? It's too what?
Yeah, I just sat there like, okay.
That is weird. That is strange.
God, religious school's wild.
Yeah, religious school is pretty wild.
My high school was just chill, but my middle school...
Yeah. I don't really think I had too many like wacky stories about things like that happening. It's just like, I know a lot of strange facts because a lot of us would get together and talk about like, hey, isn't that kind of weird? What if this? What if that? Then we'd look it up and find out like, oh, there's like actually a whole theory on how Bible happened.
I think I was young enough at my middle school time. I don't even remember too much of it. And then by the time I got to high school, there wasn't much religious stuff, so I didn't do too much like random Googling, like, is this true?
But yeah, anyway, if I ever go bald and anyone makes fun of me for it, just know the bear is coming. So where do we put a falcon? Falcons are pretty cool. They can like do stuff. They sit on shoulders and shit.
A or F?
I'm thinking A. I'm thinking A. Who do we think would win, an eagle or a falcon?
I want to say an eagle. They seem like bigger. They seem like they work out.
Agreed. Lightning round. Hummingbirds are really cute.
I love hummingbirds. They're good. They're just good.
I don't know what these birds are, but they're in a stack, so I love them. And now I'm stuck again because I have nothing to say about this one.
I think we can give the bird after the hummingbird an S because he has a good haircut.
He does have a good haircut, but this is one of the ones I have beef with, right? So hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Look at this guy, okay? Got like all the colors, got like a good haircut, but you have to think like, why does he have that haircut, right? I think he's probably like one of those assholes that cares so much about his appearance that like if you don't have a haircut on his level, he's like, ugh, don't even talk to me. Oh my god,
is he like the fuckboy bird?
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting from this one.
You know what? I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say C. Just like on the off chance that it's like that.
If these birds were in high school, who would you be friends with?
Let's see. Probably the stack over like up here because I want to be part of the stack.
I'd probably vibe with the chickens and just like the small birds because the big birds probably intimidate me.
Yo, mood, honestly. I was a small child. I'm still a small child. I always like say like, oh, I'll fight this thing, but I'd probably lose. I think I'd also probably try to be friends with the eagle out of fear of the eagle hating me.
Yeah, I feel like the eagle would be like, we don't have them in the UK, but like a quarterback.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I'm relying on my knowledge of American TV shows here now.
So you're not familiar like at all with American football?
No, it's just like rugby, right?
It's very similar. Rugby has like more complicated rules.
It's like a really, it's from what I've seen of Riverdale. There are cheerleaders, and there are the rugby players, and there seems to be quarterbacks, and sometimes quarterbacks will date the cheerleader, and there'll be like drama, and like, ooh, there's a school mascot, and people get like really competitive about it, which is just something we don't have.
See, that's wild. I've always wondered about that because, like, American football, I know they show it on TV in Canada sometimes. I don't know, like, is it ever on TV, like, at all? Do they ever air, like, even the Super Bowl?
No.
Over there? Really? Wow.
Having
Okay.
said that, I kind of want to like be in America for a Super Bowl because just the idea of just having like Doritos and chili on one day with your friends sounds kind of nice.
No, it's just, like, really, like, big event in the States. Like, that's why I'm so wild. Like I get not watching the regular season games overseas or whatever because, like, it doesn't matter. But it's, like, such a big event here that it's so weird that everywhere else in the world it's just like another normal day.
We have the World Cup, which is really big, and then we have match days. And oh my god, if you're in a city that has like an arena, holy shit, your city will just be flooded with people like yelling. Oh, so intense.
Oh yeah, football culture is very loud.
I think like our equivalent of American football is probably we have in high school there's like the rugby guys who are kind of intimidating, and then like the popular girls sport is netball. Which I don't know if America has.
I don't think so. I've never heard it. I know there's like lacrosse, but that's not like nets.
Which one's lacrosse? That's with the sticks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we have hockey. No, I don't think we have lacrosse. I don't know. No, we do. I don't know. This is beyond me.
I don't know. Imagine sports ball. I like watching football, but I never played any sports.
I did fencing like once for an afternoon that our school just randomly had. It was so much fun.
Fencing does look fun. Swinging around like big swords and shit. I'd also probably I'd probably be the first ever person to get stabbed through the padding. I wonder if that's ever happened. I'm sure it has. Definitely. If the padding was like old. I used to really like fencing in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games on the Wii.
Yeah!
Definitely the video game of all time.
That's such a good game. It's just fun.
No, it's so fun. I haven't played any like the newer ones for like the Switch, but I kind of want to.
I've been playing not the same, but Nintendo Switch Sports I've been playing a little bit. I really like it. I miss the Mii. It's not the same.
Well, can't you still
But I
use
like
the
the fact-
Miis? You just can't do like the outfits.
Yeah, but you can't have like your Mii's as background characters. Like on the Wii, when I got the Wii set up the other day, I was making like Dio in the background and stuff.
That's true. That's true. I need to get a Wii so I can stream Wii games.
Oh, Wii is fun. Wii is very fun. I want to get an Xbox at some point because I want to play all the Xbox 360 games I grew up with.
Oh hell yeah! I do have one of those. I haven't played any games on it yet. I'm gonna have to soon. I'm gonna play Sonic 06 for my 1,500 subscribers.
Oh, you're almost there, aren't you?
I am almost there. I'm very close. We decided what I'm gonna do, because that game, many know it is the worst game of all time. It's really not. It's like tolerable, but it's not a good video game. But for my milestones, I've been doing like Sonic games that I grew up with as like an endurance stream, full playthrough. This time I'm gonna do Sonic 06, and anytime I die, be it my fault or not, I have to eat something spicy.
Oh my god. I might do something when I hit 2k, but I don't know when that'll be. Also, if any members of my chat are there, streams will be back, but like in a month once my mass amount of schoolwork is done, because I forgot to say.
Nice. Hell yeah. Is that what you're doing after this? The schoolwork?
I'll probably sleep because it's late, but then tomorrow.
Oh
I
god,
think tomorrow-
time zones. Wait a minute, you're so right.
It's 8:30 right now, so tomorrow I'm probably gonna do as much video editing as I can, and then the rest of the next week will have to just be on schoolwork.
Oof. That sounds rough. I do not miss that.
Not the funnest. On a side note, I'm very familiar with the local library, so woo woo.
Hey. Alright, let's do some more lightning round of just the ones I already know are S rank. Peacock, obviously.
Penguins!
Penguins, obviously. This guy's vibin'. This guy's probably A, I think. Because he'd be like a little toxic, but mostly cool.
I feel like, have you seen the new Overwatch person, the time guy?
I have not.
Peacock vibes.
What's his name?
Penguins deserve to be up a bit higher. They scare me a bit because they got big beaks, but they're kind of cute.
Yeah, I can see yes.
Having said that, I think I ranted about them in the video that's coming, so I'm a hypocrite. Owls are good.
They have do you have the commercial? How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
We don't have Tootsie Rolls.
What?
I don't know what one is.
What?
I don't know what a Tootsie Roll
You
is.
what?
Is it like a Twinkie?
So here's unironically the story. I think.
Is that what they call Twinkies? Twinks? The like creamy, yellowy.
Yeah, Twinkies.
Oh, okay.
So I don't remember where I heard this, but I kind of believe it because it makes sense. It's a very old candy. So like during World War II, it became really expensive to like import and produce chocolate. So what they did is they invented like a way to make synthetic chocolate flavored taffy.
Oh, no.
And that's a Tootsie Roll.
I don't think I trust this.
I don't know if that story is true, but it is believable.
Yeah, we don't have taffy.
Like at all?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what taffy is. Is it like toffee?
I don't know. It's like, it's like gummy candy, you know, like, not like gummy bears, but like,
Because the only reason I know it is because I think there was a scene on Friends like many years ago of like saltwater taffy. And I was
yeah,
always like, what the hell is that?
it's just like chewy candy. But I'm trying to think of like other candies that are like similar. And the only one that comes to mind is Tootsie Rolls, which, yeah.
I had Twinkie. I had a Twinkie once. I don't think I liked it.
I don't know. It's a bait good. I get, I don't really get like the hype around them. I only know that like in the movie Zombieland from the early 2000s, there's a character whose entire thing is that, you know, it's the apocalypse, they're not making Twinkies anymore, so he's just on a hunt to find the last remaining Twinkies so he can have them.
Hold up. I just realised. Isn't there a turkey like right at the end? What did we put?
Are there just two turkeys? Because those are both turkeys.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, these are both turkeys. Like, put them side by side. They're both the same bird.
However,
They just put it on twice. And which one's the cockerel?
like a male chicken with the big one.
This one?
I can't see where your mouse is over. Hold on.
I'm like dragging it around.
Ah, that's right. I'm looking at the wrong one. No, that's not a cockerel. The cockerel's the one with the little red head.
Oh, this one.
Oh, sorry, a rooster.
Oh, true.
Yeah, fuck 'em. Ah, they were also in Thailand at the same time as the fucking woo bird. We had ooh and ow, and it went on for hours.
I don't like this guy for the same reason I don't like the toucan. I think he's just colored that way to flex.
And too loud.
Yeah, that too. This one's like a bee. Pretty cute.
It's cute, but it intimidates me.
I want to talk about blue jays. So, y'all don't have like Cartoon Network, do you?
Some people did, but I didn't.
Okay. Have you ever seen like an episode of Regular Show?
Regular show. No, but I know this bird from memes.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what this guy reminds me of. So, that show, I think it's definitely one of my favorite cartoons. So the way it goes is there's a raccoon, Rigby, and the blue jay, Mordecai, and they work at a public park. And they don't like to do their job. So their boss will come to them and be like, hey, do this. And then by the end of the 15-minute episode, there are world-ending stakes that they have to deal with because they fucked up so badly. Yeah, it is really fun. What's up?
Is it a bit like Gravity Falls?
Yeah, it's kind of a similar vibe, but like more, I don't know, the comedy is like different. Let me find.
Also, I feel like our equivalent of blue jays are blue tits, which are just very small.
Is this the clip? This is gonna come through stream, but I'll send it to you. Yeah, this is the one.
Why is there a horse taking a tap? Look, Vincent, I know we normally don't have very good excuses for why we don't do stuff, but we definitely have a good one this time. That horse right there fell out of the sky and has to pass a US history test or the whole Earth's gonna explode. What?
There you go. That's what regular show's like.
Okay, that looks good. Also, you remind me of the blue jay from that very brief 18-second clip I've seen on that show.
Okay, Pog. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in S actually, because Mordecai, very cool individual. This guy is friend shaped. This guy is friend shaped. these guys are friend-shaped. What is this? Is this a dodo bird? Aren't those extinct?
I don't know. Well, I think it is a dodo bird. Dodo, 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 dodo.
Well, I'm gonna put that in A because rip the lads. Okay, so now we're left with only birds that I have no clue what they are.
I know the one that's like grey with the big beak.
This one?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but it's really intimidating.
Yeah, I am pretty scared of it, so it goes there, I think.
Oh, are you cool? You are.
Oh, this is an ostrich.
Oh, ostrich is kind of nasty.
Yeah, it's like a flamingo, but worse. But you can still do like the hand thing, so I'm gonna put it in B.
It's a shoe.
What's that?
That's what's good. You know the one with like the big beak?
Mm-hmm.
It's a shoebill, and they really do scare me. Let me send over the shoebill.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
Look, these things are big. I saw one in Japan in like a zoo, and it was just looking at me.
Yeah, seeing birds that are like large like that always remind me that they did in fact descend from dinosaurs.
Yeah, this is just a scary looking bird. Like if I saw that in my room at 5 AM, I would not be happy.
I mean, I would also be questioning a lot of things because one, I locked my door, and two, how did it get to the second floor of the building? So like, I feel like, yeah, shoebill, any bird really being in my room wouldn't be the greatest.
God, this is like that. A motherfucker could literally just walk up. Jeez, Louise. There you go.
Oh yes, my favorite Birb streaming again. So apparently I'm a femboy now. Wild, I know. Oh hell yeah. Welcome to the femboy club. Oh, is this the one you saw in Japan?
Yeah,
Let's
it scared
go.
me.
That is a large lad.
And then its face is... It just looks like it's seen stuff. Let's see if this file will actually send over, because sometimes they send in weird files. There we go.
Bro, it's so angry. Why is this so angry?
I know, it's really scary. Apparently they're super chill, but they scare me.
What?
Has just reminded me. Oh, what was it called? Ooh. So the other day I stumbled across this monkey, and it looks really human, like it's kind of unnerving.
Okay, let's see it. Return
Hey,
to
I said
monkey.
no. Like this monkey is a golden langer, and I kind of went down a bit of a research dive after finding it. It avoids humans, and no one knows how intelligent it is because it avoids humans and refuses to be tested on, which to me must mean that it's really fucking intelligent.
What the heck? I hate its face. It makes me upset.
Like, I feel like this monkey is smarter than us.
Possibly. That's like concerning. That's
know,
like
like, you can-
existentially terrifying.
Almost see like how conscious it is. It's kind of creepy. It's like, oh fuck, the monkey. The monkey knows more than us. And they only found them as a species in 1950, even though they've been around for like years.
What the hell?
I know, creepy!
Hey. I don't know. That's some weird shit right there. I'm gonna find one and keep it as a pet.
I feel like it will kill you in your sleep.
Oh, it for sure would, but up until that point, I'd be the first ever person to have a pet, whatever that is, so that's pretty cool.
No, you wouldn't be. It wouldn't be the pet, you'd be the pet.
Well, that's probably true. What time is it there? It's 8:45 p.m. here. It is 3:46 p.m. here.
It is also 8:45 p.m. here. I spy a Brit. I see.
Oi, bruv.
Oi, bruv! Give me some sausage rolls in it.
I always forget that Zeri's British on a similar note, because she really does not sound like it at all.
Yeah, it really confuses me. Except when she talks to me, then her British accent kind of comes out, and I'm like, I can hear it.
So weird.
I posted a short the other day where I was speaking some Japanese, then switched to like British English, and somebody commented, was like, I thought you were Asian, and then I heard your accent and I was like, oh, she's actually Australian. I was like, what? Right. Not quite.
What? Australian?
I can't even do Australia. Hold on.
You don't even sound close.
Australia. Good day, mate. I can't do it.
You have to put like an R at the end of every word that ends with a vowel.
Good day, mate.
That was...
I thought Shelley was Australian for the longest time.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. You and someone else. She has a very like you wouldn't guess where she's from based on her accent.
No, it really confused me. I was like, oh, how come RealCorp got an Australian? I thought it was like intentionally so it'd be like mermaids, ocean, Australia.
I don't know, that would have been too big brain, I think. That would be a good time zone to have people streaming from. That's like the RealCorp problem, is that most of us are like in the same time zone. So for most of the day, there's like nobody from RealCorp streaming.
Oh yeah, you guys always wake up like 5 p.m. my time, and sometimes if I'm on Twitter, I just say my entire Twitter flooded with RealCorp. I'm like, oh, I can't woke up then.
Regularly scheduled shit posting hours.
Except with Zeki, because Zeki's sleep schedule is like fucked. If I want to see her, like catch a stream, I just wake up at 8 a.m. and then just go straight onto Twitch, and then she's awake.
Yeah, Zeki's basically European.
Ironically, she's asleep most of the time when I'm awake.
I mean, that's true. I guess it's like kind of early morning Europe time. Zeki's not really in any time zone. She's like from the middle of the ocean, I guess.
From what I've seen, my time, she seems to be like streaming between like 1 a.m. to like 8 or 9, so I just about catch her in the morning.
Yeah. That sounds right. I don't know, she streams for like a long time.
It's so impressive.
Like, I stream for a long time too, but I can't do like, she does like 7-8 hours every day. I do like maybe 5 or 6 if I'm feeling awake enough.
I do like 2 to 3.
It's a respectable amount of time. That's like the correct amount of time. I think most people agree with that, but I'm ridiculous. I have nothing else going on most of the time.
I have too much going on, so I'm like, no time. But I'll have more time in a couple of months, so that'll be nice.
Ah, hell yeah. It's time for PLUM to be real. We're down to like the birds that just look like what you think of in your mind when you think bird.
The only one I have an issue with is the emu. Fuck emus. No, the
Which one is the emu?
It looks like an ostrich, but it's not.
Oh, this one. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you this one. You can put it at the bottom. Why do you have beef with emus?
Fight me.
Is it just because it looks passive aggressive? Is that your entire beef, or like do you have an experience to share?
I don't have an experience, but I know they're aggressive. They're like so aggressive.
I don't know what this one is, but it looks like a lizard, which is weirding me out. So I'm gonna put it like middle of the road.
Ah, wait, my apologies. Emus are not known for their aggression. They're curious birds that are known to follow or stalk humans, but it's not a threat. They're just curious. Oh, I feel bad. I'm sorry.
But they look threatening.
Ostriches are. I think we also had a kids' TV show in the UK called Emu. Send over. And that emu was an aggressive little shit. Let me find a photo of the emu. Was that us or was that Australia? We get some Australian TV shows. Oh, it was, no! Yeah. Yeah, it was British.
Wasn't British children's television like extremely insane?
Yeah, 90% of it is of like deranged looking puppets.
Yeah, wasn't there like one that had like a really big nose and terrified a lot of children around when you would have been growing up?
I don't know.
I'm gonna find an image of the thing I'm talking about because I know what it is, but I don't know what it's called. You'll know it when you see it, I'm pretty sure.
It might have been like slightly before my time. Big nose.
Ben Arnold?
Arnold? Oh wait, I think I know. No.
This one.
What the fuck is that?
That was from British children's television.
Yeah, that's beyond me.
Yeah, whoever made that sure was. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Hold on.
I was hoping you could explain this one.
What the fuck is this?
But yeah, that was on a children's television show in your country.
I've managed to find what the? Is it Welsh? It might be
Maybe.
Welsh. Because my Welsh friend was saying that the Wales had really weird TV shows. But then the two images. What is it?
I don't know.
Oh my god, this is like way beyond my time. I'll send you the date for that because I was very much not. Yeah,
oh, okay. I thought it was. Oh yeah, no, never mind. I thought it was from like maybe the 90s.
Don't say this on stream, but this is when I came into existence, so I remember a lot.
Yeah, okay, if it's that old, you definitely would never have seen this thing. But yeah, I saw this once and I'm like, damn. I get why British people are the way they are now.
Traumatized. However, there was remnants of this. Like, this is slightly beyond my time as well. But it would sometimes come back as like a throwback. Mr. Blobby.
I saw Mr. Blobby when I was looking this up. Yeah, Mr. Blobby is also terrifying.
I think they shut it down now, which is a shame. But Mr. Blobby had a theme park and it got abandoned and it looked like the creepiest shit. Like, it's such a shame people like got rid of like the ruins because it would have been so creepy and cool to go see. Right, there we go. Let me send you photos of Mr. Blobbyland.
Mr. Blobbyland. What kid liked this so much that they had to make a theme park for it?
I don't know. Oh my god, Dick and Dom in the bunker. Someone in your chat just said, yeah, that was a good shit.
What is this graffiti supposed to be about? Noel Edmonds pretending deal is more than.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
The Blobby shop. This bed looks run down and terrifying. There's gotta be, I'm gonna look for like an urban exploration video of this because this looks cool as hell. Actually. But like, I can't imagine when it was up and running, like that would have been actually terrifying.
We also have Budget and Badger, which is like really old, but I think we have a lot of reruns, so basically even if a show is old, it will pop up. And I was so attached to Budget and Badger that when they finally took it off the air, I wrote a letter to the BBC. I was like young, be like, can you please bring it back?
Oh no. I'll bail a little early. See ya, Crimson Demon King. Thank you for stopping in. Oh wait, this is actually this cute. I actually love this one. I want that puppet.
The like gimmick was that the badger loved mashed potatoes.
What? Okay. Why mashed potatoes?
I don't know.
British television. we just had mindless shit like SpongeBob.
We had like, as he's saying in chat, we also had Birb later, which all of our shows are puppets. They're all full of puppets.
Yeah, as we know, animation didn't actually come to Britain until the mid-2000s.
The other day I went round, like, I think I had to stay in a hotel room like a year ago, and so I turned on CBeebies, like the kids TV show, and I was shocked to see like how much actual 2D animation there was.
Yeah, that's like wild because 2D animation made up like most of our childhoods here.
Most of ours was puppet.
That's really interesting. I wonder why that is. Like actually though. It's one of those like things.
It might be a cultural phenomenon because like the Muppets is still really big here. Like, everyone still knows the Muppets.
Oh, everyone knows it here too, but there's not really any like Muppets media produced anymore. They pretty much only show up in like commercials occasionally.
Yeah, I think they stopped here as well. We don't have access to like Sesame Street, but I always heard about Sesame Street growing up.
Sesame Street was pretty good. It still is pretty good, I'm sure. Like if you're a kid. You know, obviously, I'm not the target demographic anymore, so I don't frequently find myself consuming Sesame Street media, but I mean, people still like it. It's lasted a really long time, so it's got to be doing something right. Then again, Grey's Anatomy also just got renewed for a 20th season, so who fucking knows?
Arthur is from you guys, but it's really popular here.
What's up?
Arthur?
Arthur, oh yeah.
I liked Arthur.
I didn't actually watch much Arthur. It was always on like before I was awake to go to school.
It was like one of the few American cartoons we had because like for anyone in the UK, there's Sky, which you had to pay for like a fair bit a month, which gave you like Cartoon Network and Disney. My parents didn't pay for that, so we just got the free channels, which was 3 kids channels and they're all British, so we get like a smattering of American TV.
Yeah, the thing about Arthur that comes to mind when you say that is actually a thing I saw recently that's like a web-based flash game where you would answer questions about like problems people were having in the Arthur universe.
I think I've seen memes.
Yeah. So you know where I'm going. But instead of that, it's a series of questions, and by the end, Binky has had intercourse with your mother and is now your stepdad.
I love Yeah, from you guys we had Clifford the Big Red Dog, Arthur, and Martha Speaks, as well as like a few other ones.
Oh god, I don't think I've ever seen Martha Speaks. I know it exists. I know the name. I don't think I've ever seen it.
And there was this other weird show which I think we had from the States, which was about this family who like had an alien baby or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't really remember much.
I don't know about that one either.
But then I didn't get access to like Phineas and Ferb. Which is a shame, because that looks fun.
It was pretty fun. It was a good show. Did you have Jimmy Neutron?
No, we had some episodes of Totally Spies, Witch, and the other one.
Ooh, I remember Totally Spies. I didn't really get it as a child because I don't know, I was a child. It didn't appeal to me. I like Spy Kids. Spy Kids is good.
I have too much of Spy Kids.
You should watch the Spy Kids movies.
That was it, we had the Winx Club.
Oh yeah, Winx Club. Yeah. No, that's a banger.
That was very
But anyway, I am going to read you. Let me look it up so I get it word for it. I'm gonna read you a quote from Spy Kids 1. I think it's Spy Kids 1. It might be 2.
Oh my god. Also, why you looked that up? My parents are aliens was the shit. I agree, Azzy.
All right, it is Spy Kids 2. This is a direct quote from a movie for children. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you think God lives in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created here on earth?
That's so good! Face!
And then in Spy Kids 3, you get the classic, did somebody ring the dinkster? So you really have like a wide range of stuff going on in the Spy Kids movies.
I think one of my friends had one of the Spy Kids, I don't know which one, and she had the DVD with the 3D glasses, and we spent like hours being like, oh my god, this scene makes it look like we're touching the hand, whoa!
But yeah, Spy Kids, good movies. There's a part in Spy Kids 3, actually. The plot is that they go into a video game because there's like some bad shit happening in the video game. And they find out that this friend that they found in the game that the main character had a crush on was actually like an AI from the enemy. And then after she like goes off and like turns against her creators and saves them, he's like, but I didn't even get her email. Wah.
That sounds like such a good movie.
It is. Shark Boy and Lava Girl was a fever dream. Yeah, that's another good one from that era of like live action children's movies.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. My favorite character is George Lopez.
Garfield was like pretty. I wouldn't say good, but it was fun.
Which Garfield?
I watched the first one and I tried to get through the second one. Even though I remember the second one being the shit as a kid, it was just so hard to get through.
Yeah, I remember like the CGI Garfield series. It was pretty mid. I could never really watch it for very long.
My favorite film as a kid, I think, was Racing Stripes, about the zebra who would race.
I don't know that I've heard of that one.
Oh, it was good. And then I also used to really enjoy The Second Lady and the Tramp, Gamp's Adventure.
Oh my god, that's like the weirdest phenomenon. So like Disney made like their movies, right? Like their big hit classic animated movies, and then they would put like the B team on like sequels. And specifically here, we're talking about the sequels to Aladdin. And I have never been able to track this movie down. But I know I watched it as a kid. It was an Aladdin movie, but it was Christmas, and they had Christmas trees. And I feel like I shouldn't have to explain why that's, like, dumb, because of, like, where Aladdin is and when Aladdin is. But they still made an Aladdin Christmas movie.
Like a Christmas special. That sounds
Yeah.
vaguely familiar.
Like, I know it's real, but I've never been able to find it looking for it. I wish they still made movies like that. I wish, like, instead of Frozen 2, they had, like, Frozen and then Frozen The Adventures of Elsa or something, and it was, like, really bad and dumb.
I freaking love it. Cinderella 3 is like a masterpiece.
There's a third one? I only knew about Cinderella 2!
Have you seen the clip where the guy's like, I won't let you take a step further, and then he jumps out the window?
No, what?
Oh my god, what's that? You must see this.
Cinderella 3?
It's like unironically kind of, well, mainly ironically, but it's kind of good. It's just really funny.
Prince Charming jumps out window, Cinderella 3.
I want to find this Aladdin Christmas special. It's bugging me that you can't find it. I want to find it now.
Now you agreed to marry the girl in the glass slipper. I was completely with you on that one.
And I will. Huh? Just as soon as I find her.
I forbid you to take another step down these stairs.
Okay.
Son, come back. We'll find you a doctor. We'll have you leech.
What?
Like unironically kind of cute.
Oh no. I love that. I love that so much. Okay. Fucking jumps to his death. Oh no.
I wonder, do you think it was the Aladdin animated TV series that had like a Christmas special or something?
It might have been. It might have been. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong places. Yeah, that would make sense actually. I also had this DVD when I was a kid that was like it was like Donald Duck's nephews or whatever, like the three twins. Do you know those characters?
I'm not very familiar with Donald Duck.
Yeah, it was like, it was that, but it was like Scrooge McDuck. It was Scrooge McDuck, and it was a Christmas special, and then like the first half's like really happy, and then the second half they do like the three ghosts or whatever, and it gets really depressing.
Oh, I'm vaguely aware of Scrooge McDuck. I feel like everyone has seen it but me. So I think I found the Aladdin thing. I could be wrong.
Snowman is an island. 45th episode of Aladdin, originally aired on November 2nd, 1994. That might be it. I'm gonna track this episode down and watch it. Have you ever played the Polar Express video game, speaking of Christmas media?
There's a Polar Express video game?
There sure
Polar
is.
Express scare me.
It scared you?
Yeah, the faces, it's too Uncanny Valley.
Okay, fair. It was pretty old CG. I feel like I wasn't that scared of it most of the time. There were certain parts where it was like just the kids that had like a certain vibe that was pretty terrifying, I think. Like there was the part where they're in like the abandoned part of the train. And then there was the part where they're like in the present factory. That was pretty scary.
I think the issue was that I also at that age had a slight fear of Santa, so that didn't help.
A fear of Santa?
Because like it was like about 7, and I thought it through. I was like, wait, hold on. This guy may bring presents, but he's sneaking into my house to bring presents. He's a stranger and someone I don't know. I'm scared.
It is pretty terrifying when you think of it that way, but like, you know, at least he's not stealing shit.
Well, like, he sees you when he's sleeping.
Okay, no, yeah, that song needs to leave the cultural sphere. That song is not written with the correct words.
I remember I was asking my parents, like, is Santa real or not? And they said, do you want to know? And at that point I said no, because I was so worried that they were going to say, yes, he is real. I was like, oh, fuck.
I don't know, at least you're not like German and had to put up with like the Krampus story instead.
Oh, I think that might be Finnish, actually.
Oh, no, you're right, it is Finnish. No, yeah, you're so right. I only know it because I learned about it because some parts of Germany held that tradition. I learned about that when I was in school, but yeah, it is Finnish, isn't it? But yeah, that, like, imagine not only not getting presents, but then also going to bed terrified that you're gonna be taken away from like a demon-looking motherfucker.
Oh, that doesn't bloody surprise me though. I have a fair few German relatives, and as a result, I have a fair few German fairy tale books translated into English, and I did not have a good time with them.
Yeah. Folklore from that area of the world is like terrifying.
The one that sticks is, do you know the story of the red dancing shoes?
No, I do not.
Oh, once upon a time, there was a little girl who couldn't dance. And so this magical fairy gave her red dancing shoes. So if she put them on, she'd dance. But she couldn't stop dancing, and she couldn't take them off. So she had to cut off her feet.
Nice. What is the point of this story? What is this meant to teach children?
I don't even know. I just remember I read it when I was 7, like gobsmacked, and like, what the fuck?
What?
What's the point of it? Is there even a moral? Don't trust strangers?
I guess.
Oh, it's called the Red Shoes. The moral is avoid sin like vanity and pride.
The kid just wanted to dance because it was fun. What? How do you get there from that? Maybe it's a lost in translation sort of situation, but like...
Oh, it's just a bit traumatic, not gonna lie, reading that.
Yeah.
Let me double check that happened. I'm not hallucinating this, but I think it did. Yep. They have to amputate a feet.
Bruh.
Apparently, wait, what the hell is this? There's more. So a peasant girl named Karen is adopted. She gets adopted and made a red pair of shoes. And the old lady tells her, you must only wear black shoes in church. And then something happens with the shoes. Her adopted mother dies. She doesn't attend the funeral and she goes to a dance instead. And apparently an angel appears to her bearing a sword and condemns her to dance even after she dies. And then she finds an executioner and asks him to chop off her feet. And he does so, but the shoes continue to dance with Karen's amputated feet? What the fuck?
What?
Wait, there's more! Karen decides to go to church again, yet her amputated feet still in the shoes dance before her, barring the way. And then she doesn't go to church, she prays to God for help, the angel reappears and takes her soul to heaven. What the fuck? Germany? Are you okay?
What?
Yeah, I had the slightly condensed kid version, which just had feet being chopped off, which was still traumatic, not as bad as that. Jesus!
Bro, they were just writing anything back then.
Oh my god!
Average day in Ohio.
Oh,
True.
my god.
Oh no.
Maybe that's why I just like to watch sitcoms and slice of life anime. I consumed too much intense stuff as a kid.
Average day in Liverpool? Hmm.
I feel like it would be Reading.
I don't know what any of this means. I'm just here for the ride. I only know Ohio.
I feel like your equivalent would be a Florida moment.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, shit do be happening in Florida constantly.
Man, I feel like I should also make another series of shorts, just like looking over some of these old bloody fairy tales that I was doing.
Do it. That'd be good actually. That'd be premium content.
The problem is, I'm simultaneously doing like some British related shorts, some translation related shorts, and possibly some fairy tale related shorts. I feel like I'm doing too many different things at once.
I don't know. It's not that many things. They're all like kind of related, maybe. Except for the translation. Translation is a little bit different, but
It's mainly looking at like how Pokemon and like different characters have been localized, like Drippy, how he was localized into English and Japanese.
hear me out.
That stuff.
Hear me out. Translate the fucked up fairy tales into Japanese.
Oh, I don't think I have the Japanese for that. Oh. I only do Japanese to English translation. I don't think I can do the other way.
Oh, word. Hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Like how Vaporeon is... Plum, do you know about the Vaporeon copy pasta?
Yeah, I think someone made me read it on stream.
Oh, okay. Good. If I need to know about it, you need to know about it.
Not a lot phases me these days, so I was like, that doesn't surprise me.
I did a narration of Twitter on it like months ago. I think it was one of my most popular tweets.
Very cool. I think my most popular tweet to this day is still my model review. with
Let's
the
go.
Lip syncing to "Shut Up and Dance" and "Welcome to the Slam." That one.
Ah, hell yeah. We love Space Jam.
Yeah.
Good ass movie.
I'm so bad at using Twitter though.
Is anyone good at using Twitter? I feel like using Twitter itself is already a skill issue.
I feel like there are a couple of people I follow. I'm like, wow, you are good at using Twitter. But that's only a couple. Like, Lily? I think from Aurora Live, like every time I see her tweets, I'm like, damn, you are good at Twitter.
Yeah. She is good at Twitter.
I kind of abandon Twitter and I come back like every week and be like, here's the thing, and carry on.
Yeah, I just say something funny and then that's it. Alright, well, it's been a couple hours and I'm so distracted now that I don't think I can even finish this bird tier list, so I think this is probably as good a place as I need to call it.
Yeah, I think I need to go have a sleep anyway. But
Yeah,
thank you
it's
very
getting
much
pretty
for
late for
letting me
you.
stream.
Yeah, absolutely. No, this was fun. It was fun to just hang out and chill. Yeah, this was a bird tier list stream. If y'all forgot. It's fine.
Thank you for listening to all my strange tangents.
No, it's fine. This was fun.
That's it.
This was fun. should do it again. We should figure out when we're doing like a full Japanese lesson once you can put one together.
Oh yeah.
Because that was how this started. The blackbird in my honeysuckle is having another brood. See you tomorrow, Birb. I don't know. Like, do you actually have a bird that's giving birth? Is that what? Either way, good luck with whatever that is. Thank you for stopping in. But yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, thank you for hopping on and being funny and pog. And yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck with a month's work of schoolwork, I guess. Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna hop off and say bye to my chat, but see you, gamer. All right, that was fun. PLUM is fun to talk to. I wish we had like better time zones so we could do it more often. She'll frequently be like, "Hey, me, Zeri, and Ben are in a group call if you want to hop on," and then I'll be like, "I would, but I'm at work," and it's really sad. I actually was all set to join one yesterday, and then I got blindsided with like a bunch of work. So I ended up not being able to, and it was really sad. But I'm glad we got to hang out today. That was fun. I like friends. There is almost certainly going to be someone to raid today. Oh, Rin's playing Portal 2. Okay. We're gonna raid Rin Penrose from Idle EN. She's playing Portal 2 co-op with I think Juna? I'm not sure. I'll find out when I get there. But Portal 2 is a good game, and Rin Penrose really likes sharks, and specifically the IKEA plus sharks, the Blahaj. So very based individual. Gonna head over there. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or not. If I do, it'll probably not be like a long one, and it almost certainly won't be Genshin. It'll probably just be like a, hey, we got monetized, but I think I'm gonna do that Monday instead. Or I'll go live again later tonight and do like a drinking and celebrating stream. Actually, I kind of like that idea because I have nothing else going on today anyway, I just realized. I do need to probably take a nap before I do anything else though. We'll find out. The CEO is supposed to help me activate the super chats, so at some point I'll be doing like a, hey, we're monetized, woo, sort of celebration thing. Might be tonight, might be next week. Who knows? Not me. Might have to check Discord to find that out. But yeah, I'll let y'all know in the Discord when that happens. It won't be for at least another like 3 or 4 hours, because I need to do some stuff today as well. So, that being said, thank y'all for hanging out. Enjoy Rin, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. Otsu Birb, bye-bye.